It's been so long. I searched and waited for you endlessly. The world has changed so much, but only you can change its fate. Because you're the first guardian. Where the light lingers, under Tivele's blessing, I'll be waiting for you there. The blade is not broken. It simply draws a long breath in a place where no light reaches. Voices bloom beneath the rift, and footsteps tread on a land with no memory. But a shadow never forgets its master.
Who's there? Please, help me. Someone. My father, he held the door. My brother, he smiled at me, even at the end. Thank you. I was so scared until now.
The father held the door, and the little brother smiled at his sister until the very end. That day, the three of them stood together. And until the last breath, they were still a family.
Fixed the fence with Dad. Sister nagged again, but I won, like always.
Dad, I'm heading to the village. Taking little brother with me today. Left some dried fish behind the shed. Let's eat together for dinner.
If we just stay inside, if we just hold the fence. I'm no trained soldier, but I have to protect my children with this sword.
Well! Like this still...
He never let go of the cart, not even at the end. We tried to step in, but the path was too narrow, and his load far too heavy. I pushed my younger brother aside, and when I turned back, it was already too late.
I'll give you credit for bravery, but that bravery will be your undoing.
The bastard's cart blocked the entrance. The only door we could have escaped through. He said he was here to sell goods. In the end, the door never opened.
Look at that. This, though, turned out to be his coffin. He held on to...
What's this? Who's sniffing?
The bones don't share.
They shouted at me. Drop that stuff. This way, hurry. But I held on to the cart. In the end, no one remained. And this is all that's left.
He never let go of the load. Its weight became a weapon, and the door never closed. What he clung to wasn't life, but value, and that value was paid for in countless lives.
isn't anyone coming? My son, he only stepped outside. He just went to gather herbs. Was that really a reason to die?
We're not soldiers. Not priests either. We're just people who want to live. But those bastards, they don't care who we are.
They didn't just burn the village. They came from the outer farms, too. Razed everything. We barely got out alive. Over the hill near the old mines, I saw a blue light rising. The looters rushed toward it like it was treasure. Whatever they think it is, just don't go near it. That's where they went.
The moment you drew your blade against us. You're special, don't you? In the end, you're just flat and bone. The moment you drew your blade against her.
They said it from outside, that if one person came out, they would let the rest live.
If someone knocks, don't open it. The first one to step outside is finished. The door opened. We couldn't say a word. Only the first one who stepped out never came back.
They belonged to a single person. They didn't run. They didn't hesitate. The trail leads straight away from the house. Food spilled from a torn sack, still edible, not dropped while fleeing. Only what was needed was taken. The rest was left behind. gear showing almost no signs of use. No blood, no dirt. There was no fight. This equipment was never needed until the end.
No. Don't come any closer. Don't look at me like that. No. I didn't do anything. The door was already open. It doesn't matter whether it was my hand or not. They said if one person comes out, we'll spare the rest. I didn't believe them. I chose. If the door hadn't opened, everyone would have died anyway. Why should I have died? That wasn't wrong, was it?
That day, only the one who opened the door first survived. And what followed passed by as nothing.
Somebody please help us. Damn these bastards. Ellen, stay right behind me. That was almost a disaster. Thank you so much for your help. My name is Malcolm. I'm a traveling merchant. And this is my daughter, Ellen. Say hello, Ellen. These days, those looters have been popping up everywhere. Everywhere they show up. Villages burn, and almost no one survives. A nearby village was attacked as well. I heard there's a vicious one leading them. A real monster. People say he's killed everyone in the surrounding villages. I wish I could go with you, but taking my daughter would be too reckless. If you plan to keep going, please be careful. May Tavele always watch over you.
Tales, right? Those who held stones like this had the power of God.
Are you a person? Or one of them? He swallowed this whole village and walked through the flames with a sword in both hands, laughing. We're finished. He went toward the church. Everyone ran there. Please, stop him. This village, I built it with the work of a lifetime. Now it crumbles in the flames. I sent the children ahead to the church. If Priest Ragnar is there, he'll watch over them. As for me, I'll stay until the very end.
I hid the gold ring and the charm under the blanket. If Auren comes back, please make sure she takes them. They're getting closer. The looters, they're coming. I sent the children to the church first. Now you must go too. Back door isn't blocked yet. My brother went out to stop them. The one who looked like their leader smashed the old man into the wall with a shield. There was so much blood, I couldn't see anymore. Is our village really falling?
Another would-be hero. You should have turned back. You still haven't.
There's a rumor that some of the looters used to be from this village. People who lost their families, who no longer belonged to any side. Now, their rage is coming back to us.
Their screams were the start of our feast.
Crumpled note in a hymnal. The priest didn't pray until the end. He picked up a sword. He fought to protect us. Where he knelt, the fire never died. Will Tibele remember him? I never will forget.
Smell that blood? Yours is next.
Mom, today your daughter-in-law made soup. The scent you always loved filled the whole house. Tonight will be a warm dinner. See you soon. at the table.
The soup was still simmering, and the table waited in silence. It didn't. Never began. A single meal became someone's final promise.
The priest sent us through the passage. The children and the sick went first. I stayed to cover them. If the Lord allows, perhaps I'll follow after.
I am Adam, the mill worker. Beside me, Berta, a fisherman returned from the sea, and Lena, who worked leather with her hands. We are not soldiers, not priests, certainly not mercenaries. But we were born in this village. We lived in this village. And now, we will die in this village. So when the end comes, please, remember our names.
If you pass through this warehouse toward the church, you'll find the children. You must not let them break through that door. The three of us are enough. Even if we protect just one more, that's enough. He laughed. The priest stood blocking the door. But that laughter, it was more terrifying than any words. I saw the priest's hands trembling. That was the last thing I saw.
I sent the children through the passage. Some cried, others bowed their heads. I picked up a sword, its weight unfamiliar in a priest's hands, but I needed it to protect this door. I held them off, a few at least. But then he came. He was not like the others. Now, he's trying to break down the door. I leave behind this record and raise my blade. If the door falls, no one will get out. Tibele, grant me strength. Let me guard this door to the last breath.
The one with the blade was smiling. The one who prayed took up a sword. Some protected the children, others the children, and some just the memory. The flames consumed the village, but the will they left behind still burns.
Ones you came to save! They're not quiet!
Daring to stand in our way?
Why us? Why us? Why my family? What did she ever do to deserve that?
They didn't just burn it. They burned us alive. No reason. Just for fun.
Ah, I'm so glad to see you. The person who timely saved my daughter and me. You remember us, right? I am Malcolm, the merchant. As a token of gratitude for saving us last time, I will offer you goods at a good price. How does that sound? You will really like the items I've collected. Come again anytime. You're always welcome. Thank you once again for saving us.
It's been so long. I never thought I'd see you awaken again. The world is nothing like the one we knew. The great relic was shattered, and from its remains, the void was born. Its influence spread across the continent, twisting everything in its wake. People changed. The Brutals? Those monsters were created by the Void's corruption. Few have survived their rampage. And the fragments of the corrupted relic? Those who sought its power eventually fell to its curse. The fragments grant immense strength, but the more one uses them, the more they transform into a brutal. There's only one reason you've been brought back. You must gather the fragments of the great relic and seal the void. Without you, no one else can accomplish this. After all, you were the first guardian. The fragments are scattered across the continent, and those who hold them have become powerful brutals. You'll have to face them. Your journey begins now. Your first task is to find a fragment here, in the faded mistwood. I can sense the relic's power in this area. Be careful. And every time you return to the camp, I'll be here waiting for you. I hope one day you'll understand why I brought you back.
What crime did our village commit? We just wanted to live quietly.
So, here you are. Bet you didn't looking for you. The truth is, I'm here to repay a debt. These hands once forged weapons for my daughter. Now I'll temper them for you. No matter how heavy the burden of regret or sorrow, with enough strikes of the hammer, it'll eventually shape into something meaningful. I've made a decision. With these hands, I'll help others now. If I can save someone else, even if I couldn't save my daughter, that will be enough. From now on, I'll keep your weapon sharp, unbreakable, unstoppable. Every time I strike the hammer, I think of my daughter. It's why my hands have grown more precise. If your weapon ever dulls, come back to me. These hands will be here waiting. Weapons are forged for war, but sometimes they're used to protect what matters most.
My home. It was still in my hands. Even as it caught fire, I was still holding it.
If only the last thing I saw burning was my child smiling, not our home.
If you meet someone on the road who needs help, don't just pass them by. A fragment of the Great Relic might be there, yes, but even if it's not, they'll need your hand. That's who you are after all. Wherever help was needed, you always answered the call.
That village, something felt off. That village, something felt off. Leaving was probably the right choice, wasn't it?
That village.
It seems you are a mercenary. May I make a request of you? Don't worry, I will reward you handsomely. Due to the strange events happening in the village, I had to leave in a hurry and left an item at home. It's something I desperately need for my journey to another region. Could you possibly retrieve it for me? By now, only an elderly couple and their son might be left in that village. I heard their son returned from Eden's just before we left. If you follow the torches upward, you will find a small village. Look for a house with a signboard there. It's hidden among the wooden boxes inside the house. Have you by chance seen a young woman around here? They say she vanished somewhere in these woods. She was always looking up at the sky. Often she would stop mid-step and smile toward the empty air, like a celestial maiden who had lost her way in this world, as if the wind itself might carry her away at any moment. When she sang, the birds of the forest would join her song. If you see someone like that, please tell me.
A man from a neighboring village claimed he had dropped his axe and received one of gold in return. The tale spread faster than wind through pine. After that day, axes began to fall into the pond. Not by accident, but by intent. I was a woodcutter. At least, I once was. A full day's labor did not shorten my debts. Just once. Only once. That thought weighed more heavily than the axe itself. So I descended the mountain, and I cast it into the water. The pond gave no answer, yet none of us left. Someone said, "It tests our desire." So we waited longer, empty-handed. The calluses on our palms began to soften. Footprints gathered instead along the pond's edge. The mountain remains thick with trees, but fewer are felled. Axes sink into the dark water. Our days sink with them. We called it waiting. Sometimes the water trembles. Someone will whisper, "I saw a glimmer tonight." That one word is enough to cast away another day. We've already lost too many to turn back toward the mountain. Effort has grown unfamiliar. Expectation is easier. The water never returned anything. I believed I had cast my axe away, but it was not iron that sank. It was the day. Time does not rise again like a golden blade from still water. The mountain remains. It was I who never climbed it.
The pond took nothing. The mountain never once disappeared. Yet instead of their axes, they cast away their own time. They cast away a day, then another day. And so, they cast away their lives. The golden axe never rose, and the time that sank cannot be drawn up again.
Everyone should have left. So why did they choose to stay behind? There must be a reason, right? Was it right to abandon the village and leave?
My father is growing weaker by the day. Medicine is expensive, and work has dried up. I heard there's money to be made in sealed ruins. I already have the sealing stone. All that remains is to open the door.
Welcome home to the young man who has returned. We're glad he survived and made it back from Eden's. May a new life begin in his small house. Ever since that sun came back, strange marks have appeared in the alleys every night. Even Mrs. Nayla's cat hasn't been seen for days. Could it be a wild animal?
Since that child returned, people have been disappearing, one by one. But the elders won't talk about it. They only try to cover it up. The old couple still believes their son is human. But what I hear beyond the door is not human. Please, someone needs to stop them.
Every night I hear a crying from that house. It's not human. I can't tell if it's a child or a broodal. But why hasn't anyone seen it? No one has seen the child at all. A hand came out through the door crack. It wasn't a human hand. Cracked and twisted. Is that really their son?
I am never going back to that house. It's the heart of this dead village. If only we hadn't brought their son back.
something strange, wasn't there?
Oh, you found it. Thank you. Thank you so much. Please, take this. I wish you a safe journey.
Everyone should have left.
A worn basket rests at the entrance. It is empty. A few pieces of fruit have fallen to the ground, rolling aimlessly across the dirt. The body lies collapsed directly before the gravestone. There are no signs that a weapon was ever drawn. This was not someone who came to fight.
During the time you were gone, I wandered endlessly, letting the days slip past. I never reached anywhere at all. This place is just the same as before, except that you are no longer here.
is not just a simple stone. It's the key to awakening your potential and reclaiming your lost strength. Right now, it's only natural that you feel weak. But don't worry, the relic's power hasn't vanished. It's merely dormant. The power of the relic isn't just about equipping it. This strength grows and changes based on the choices you make. Don't worry, I'll guide you through it. Let me awaken the relic's first power. Hold on for a moment. It's done. The first power of the relic has been awakened. Now, make it your own. To unlock the relic's true potential, you'll need to awaken more of its latent abilities. For that, you'll need an item called the Relic Awakening Shard. Whenever you find one, bring it to me. I'll help you unlock even more. Now, you've gained new strength. But the road ahead is still treacherous. Even if you stumble, just rise again. I'll always be here for you. And remember, the power of the relic changes with your choices. So don't be afraid. Keep moving forward. Together, we'll overcome anything.
Fresh prey! You'll burn in our fire soon enough!
You wake up like the rest! Billy's ours now!
Ah, a new face. Take a look around if you need anything. These days, it's not easy to come by good supplies, so grab what you need while you can. This place isn't peaceful, but you'll find things here that'll help you survive. Feel free to browse. Take care out there. This world doesn't let go of us easily.
We were always three. We drank, we laughed, we mocked one another. One of us always laughed last. Someone said, "Let's really scare him this time." We put him inside, closed the door, meant to laugh for a moment, then open it. When the door shut, curses followed. Soon the voice changed. "Stop!" He called our names. Not long after, something else came out from inside. The first to die was one of us. Now, the face standing before the door, is a face we used to see every day. He was dead. Someone said it wasn't really us, so we sealed the door again.
Always talkative, said that one day he would protect the castle. The children laughed, the adults nodded, because to someone, those words were comfort. When the war came, he was the first to speak. If we stand together, we can hold. No one answered. Struck the battlements. Someone fell, someone cried. That was when he felt his legs begin to shake. When night fell, people whispered, "Erdian, you promised." He couldn't answer. He said nothing. Silence was the easiest choice. He went down below the walls, telling no one, waking no one. The thought of surviving pushed everything else aside.
You're new around here, aren't you? I have no one else to trust but an outsider. Please listen to me. Our village's supplies were stolen by looters yesterday. But the thing is, They knew exactly where to find them. Someone from inside the village must have leaked the information. Please, don't tell anyone about this. If we want to survive, we need to find the traitor. I can't do it alone. Please, will you help me?
An empty bottle found near the warehouse on the village outskirts. It bears a mark commonly used by looters. A short note is scrawled inside. The exchange happens at dusk. Supplies are to be moved east of the forest. The ground shows drag marks, as if something heavy was pulled away. The trail leads toward the forest.
Someone had to stay. Once you cross this, there are people. We decided not to fight.
We're going to Eden's. If you come back to the house, close the door and stay inside. When it's light out, we'll come looking for you. No one's come yet. Still, we're leaving the door open. In the dark, it's hard to find the house. Am I turning into a brutal too? No. No, I don't want to. But wait, if I become a brutal, maybe I could live longer, right? Before that happens, I need to get my treasure from behind the waterfall. If I do turn, I'll go get it then. No way, that deer better not take it. Damn it. Damn it. First those filthy looters are prowling around, and now brutals too? Where the hell is the god that's supposed to smite these bastards? Damn it, it hurts so much. Why the hell was that deer there? I thought they were extinct. All because of that stupid deer. How did I not see that damn brutal hiding behind the trees? Damn it, damn it, damn it!
Send the children first. The wounded as well. The adults follow from behind.
The night passed. Nothing happened. That's why I can't sleep.
Everyone says we should leave. And if we don't go now, it'll be too late. But is it really? This village has held on until now. Maybe this too will just pass by.
Winter feels like it will be long. Hide a bit more on the hill behind the houses, where the wind doesn't reach. Set aside the children's share.
A brutal has come down. Saw it from the forest side. Do not ring the bell. Do not light any fires. Gather the people and slip out by the back road. Before sunset, we can slip out along that road. If they come too fast, pause for a moment by the rocks behind the house.
The bleeding won't stop. If I move, it makes noise. Let's try to stay here until morning. This place is fine. Warmer than outside, and quieter. We'll stay just a little while, then leave.
Sense the children. There's noise in the forest. Closer than I thought. If we run from here, it'll follow us to the village behind us. Dragged it this far. Can't catch my breath. But the sound has grown distant. If we don't come back, your things are under the floor, beneath the plank by the door. If you're scared, wait there.
A stranger, huh? If you made it here alive, you must know how to use a blade. Name's Logan. I keep watch over this village. Brutals have been increasing around here. A few villagers vanished days ago. No blood, no bodies. Has to be looters. I tracked them to an abandoned garrison nearby. I can't leave this gate. Go rescue them. I marked the place on your map.
I will seek vengeance!
The attacks by the looters are getting more. Even people inside the village are dying. No way. Someone didn't... Please protect the...
right, let's have some fun. You think someone like you can stop us?
Those who challenge us all use the same thing. Blood and scream.
So, you've made it here. Does that mean you're searching for him too? Mog, you must have heard the name. A legendary warrior who once fought alongside Igwis, the priest of Tebele Lenin, the Wandering Knight, and Cortus. Together, they saved countless lives from the Brutals. I fought alongside them once. They were strong, and more than that, they trusted one another. But everything changed in the faded Mistwood. We fought in the darkness, and then a Brutal appeared, wielding a massive spear. Amidst the chaos, we stood our ground until the bitter end. But Mog, he ran. He abandoned us. No one has seen him since that day. Some say he's dead, but I don't believe it. He's still out there, somewhere. No, he must be alive. But if he is, he may no longer be the Mog we once knew.
He was here, but he was no longer the Mog we once knew. He was searching for something, or perhaps trying to escape something. But in the end, all he found was darkness.
was no hero. I was no warrior. I abandoned my comrades. I ran away. But the fear, it never left me. It followed me, clinging like a shadow, never relenting. So I searched for a way to erase my fear. I wanted to become stronger, so I would never run again. But now, who am I?
The moment I succumbed to fear, the darkness consumed us all. You must survive. It is the rule of the battlefield. And yet, you must survive. You must grow strong and cast with our comrades. We must be able to protect each other. The
He was my comrade once. We fought side by side. But now there is no more fear, no more regret. At last, he's found his peace. But don't you feel it too? This isn't over. The thing that Mog feared the most, the massive brutal wielding that spear, it's still out there, somewhere in this forest. I've seen countless brutals, but that one, it was different. It didn't move on instinct alone. It had a purpose. If you ever come across it, don't mistake it for a mere brutal. That thing was born from something far deeper than fear. Something far darker. Thank you for witnessing Mog's final moments. And be careful. This forest still hides many secrets.
He fought to cast off his fear until the very end, yet could never escape the darkness. Some may call him a coward, but what remains is not just footprints of flight, but the mark of a man who longed to overcome himself. And still, the forest keeps the shadow he could never defeat.
What? How did you find me? No! You wouldn't understand! You have no idea why I'm here! This village is doomed anyway. Getting on the looters fast! I wasn't trying to betray the village. No, I just wanted to save my family. The looters threatened to take my children if I didn't comply. They promised to spare them if I handed over the supplies. But now, it's all over. My choices, they saved no one in the end.
Cedric? He was the traitor? I can't believe it. He was always so concerned about his family. Hearing why he did it, I can't bring myself to blame him. But if we don't want this to happen again, we need to grow stronger. Together. Thank you for helping us uncover the truth.
He was the first to reach out. He counted the gold and placed a small relic into his bag. We told him to stop. That was when he said, "Let's look a little more." He stood alone before the door. The sealing stone was in his hand. We clung to the door. From outside, we heard the sound of stone locking into place. His final words were not, "I'm sorry. This belongs to me." Somebody help me! Please. Anyone. Please! Damn looters.
you'll end up like the rest. This village is ours.
Are unnecessary. What has turned to ash no longer speaks.
Help! Somebody help me! Please. Anyone. Please! Damn looters.
I smell it. A stench of flesh burned by sacred fire. The justice you spoke of turned my children into ash. There is no mercy left in this land. Everything must burn. You, me, this world. Only then will there be silence. The flames fade. It is cold. But finally, there is silence.
Thank you so much. I'd like to offer you something in return, but I currently have nothing to give. If you visit my house later, I'll definitely repay you. Just come to the place I mark on the map. I need to go now, as my sick wife and child are waiting. I will never forget this kindness.
A guardian isn't just a warrior who destroys enemies. You've always fought for the people. I've always been proud that you were that kind of person.
To savor the kill, you take your keep and join us. Another would-be hero. You should have turned back while you still have the chance.
Traveler, may the light of Tabele rest upon you. Do you seek Tabele's blessing? A small offering is required.
Belle's blessing shall watch over you.
The axe handle is snapped and half buried in the ground. The blade is missing, and all around are fallen wagons, broken wood, and a tangled mess of footprints. Someone either dropped the axe while fleeing, or lost it in a struggle. A small bundle of food. Inside are some moldy pieces of bread and a bit of dried meat. It seems someone dropped it in a hurry. It rolled into the dirt and is partially buried. Small footprints are scattered messily nearby. The blade of an axe is deeply embedded in a rock. The handle is broken and gone, but the blade bears dried blood and deep gouges. Whatever swung this axe did so with tremendous force. It doesn't look like a wound inflicted by a human. There are several corpses that appear to be refugees in the village. They are torn apart as if someone had devoured them, and there are bloodstains that lead in one direction. Bloodstains trail off in a single direction. The blood trail continues in one direction. Some are small and disconnected, but some are deep and continue endlessly, as if dragged along. The smell of blood grows stronger inside the cave. Something is waiting.
going to die here. We believed Taylor. No, we wanted to believe him. After recovering from his illness, his eyes were somewhat dull, but everyone thought it was after effects. He himself took the lead in cutting down trees, smiling and taking care of us. That day, we were sharing dried meat. Someone asked, "Why are your eyes so red?" Before the question could be answered, something happened.
I'm so relieved the village chief has regained his strength. That day was really nerve-wracking. When the chief suddenly insisted on going out to gather herbs for Dix's medicine, Logan and the others tried to stop him. Everyone was worried because of the looters, but the chief was adamant that he had to go. In the end, he snuck out alone that night. We all spent the entire night searching for him. It's a miracle he returned safely. That night was truly terrifying. I'm sure everyone was silently worried sick about him.
He wasn't the Taylor we knew. His hands were cracked like scales, and his skin had turned black like stone. His axe was no longer metal, but something twisted like bone. Barry was hit first. I ran this way. The bleeding wouldn't stop. If anyone sees this, please, finish that brutal off. He's no longer human.
Still, thanks to the herbs he brought back, Dix and Taylor's conditions improved. Once Dix started recovering, the chief seemed to regain his energy too. But ever since he came back, he feels different somehow. He rarely left the village before, but now he's been going out much more frequently. Last time, he even made a trip to Eden's himself. Anyway, I'm sure our village will be just fine with the chief and Logan watching over us.
Making it here. Fall! But that bravery won't save you from us. Making it here. Bold!
But you aim to stand in our way. Territory.
The village!
They know the town's defense zone and supply storage. Someone inside must have passed on the information.
A sword lies shattered on the ground. Its blade appears to have been broken against something solid, evidence of a fierce battle.
Every time I strike the hammer, it's why my hand... If your weapon ever... Weapons are forged for war, but sometimes they're used to protect what matters most.
This is Taylor's journal. I can't believe Taylor was a brutal. He nearly died from his illness, but the village chief personally nursed him back to health. After that, he slowly regained his old energy, and everyone was happy for him. But was that actually the start of something worse? According to the journal, it seems Taylor continued to suffer even after his recovery. Perhaps it was the power of a spirit, or maybe the remnant of an even older curse. The village attacks. Could it have been him? No, I can't be sure yet. I'll have to discuss this with Logan. Thank you so much for uncovering this truth.
The dust of this village settled deep within my lungs, suffocating me. I refused to rot away in this wretched, impoverished corner of the world. I believed that by plundering ruins for gold, or carving a name for myself in a mercenary band, I could finally sever the chains of this loathsome poverty. I loathed the sight of my mother, her back bent from the relentless toils she endured just to provide for me. I violently shoved away the humble meal. One's only legacy is the dust that clings to their boots until they die. I fled my home and took up the blade. When I first grasped a handful of blood-stained coins, I felt as though the world was mine. Yet, the first thing I bought was not medicine for my mother's ailing body, but a pair of polished leather boots to satisfy my own hollow vanity. Each time I returned to the village, my gear grew more ornate, while my mother's spine curved further toward the ground. Instead of asking of her health, I complained about the scratches on my armor. Her words, telling me she had prayed for my safety, felt like nothing more than a tiresome nuisance. Her sickness worsened with every passing moon. The sound of her dry, hollow coughing at night irritated me, so I stayed out late, drowning the sound in ale. Despite her failing strength, she would always crawl to the kitchen to reheat my soup whenever I stumbled home. One day, the sight of her skeletal frame pierced even my calloused heart. I bought a cheap, gaudy trinket from the market and pressed it into her hand. She clutched that worthless scrap as if it were a holy relic, her face lighting up with a smile. In that moment, I deluded myself into believing I had washed away a lifetime of filial sin. I'll bring you something of real gold next time, not a piece of junk like this, I boasted. In truth, that gold was already wagered on a gambler's table. She tried to tell me she needed no gold, but her words were lost in a bit of cacophony. I left her behind once more, the sound of her gasping breath fading in the distance. Life among mercenaries was savage. Whenever gold touched my palm, I squandered it on vice and gambling with my kin at arms. While I obsessed over my finery and drowned in the illusions of the wine cup, the memory of the frail woman waiting in that silent hovel slowly began to rot away. A merchant passing near the village brought word that my mother was at death's door. Yet, I did not turn back. Blinded by the greed for a massive bounty promised at the end of my current contract. Just one more week, I told myself. A deceptive vow that paralyzed my soul. A week later, the contract was complete. I marched toward the village with my chest puffed out, heavy with coin. Arrogantly brushing the dust from my boots, I prepared to parade my success before her, certain that this time she would finally see what I had become. She was not there to meet me at the gate, as she always had. The house was unnervingly still. The familiar, bitter scent of medicinal herbs had been replaced by a lingering, bone-chilling cold. Suppressing a rising dread, I pushed open the door. She lay there, cold and still. On the very floor I had cursed for its dust. Dust that she no longer had the strength to sleep. She had met her end alone. While I chased hollow dreams and squandered my life, she had used every last breath, simply waiting for me. Inside her frozen hand, she clutched that faded, cheap trinket I had given her. I had boasted of bringing her gold, but in the end, the only thing she took to her grave was a piece of tin born from my hypocrisy. In the corner of the room lay hardened crusts of bread, identical to the meal I had shoved away so long ago. She could not bear to throw away even the scraps her son had left behind. Only then did I realize the magnitude of what I had shattered. found no longer any need to wipe the dust from my boots. My soul had already been cast into a pit of guilt from which there is no ascent. I had gained the fame and the treasure I craved, but the only soul I wished to show them to was gone from this world forever. Mother, if there is another life beyond this veil, I beg you, let me be your son once more. In that life, I will be a man unashamed of the dust upon his shoes. I will stay by your side until the very end, honoring the humble table you set for me. This lie I lived for a lifetime, I finally speak it as truth, though it tears my heart asunder.